Scythes are a cool-looking machine of death in most fantasy settings, and Dark Souls 3 is no exception to that rule. There are a few weapon categories that leave a lot to be desired no matter how large they are, and this one takes those and says, hold my beer. I mean, this category has some serious bangers. So guess what? I want to rank them. Number 4, the Great Scythe. The Great Scythe is the basic scythe, and for that reason, its benefits and downsides are shared across all other scythes, pretty much. For one, scythes have a sweet spot, where the damage is buffed when an opponent is actually hit by the blade part of the scythe. That being said, if they aren't hit by the blade, the damage they take is usually reduced by 10%. It makes for a weird playstyle and niche, but this scythe also gets good infusions and good damage either way, meaning I personally won't be bashing it. And on top of that, scythes have some innate shield pierce, which means they really are just a hodgepodge of random weapon effects that are pretty good. Also, the bleed buildup is pretty nice, and that's just a nice added bonus even if status effects are trash tier in PvE. Number 3, the Great Corvian Scythe. This is the Chaos Blade as a scythe, and personally that frustrates me. Sure, it has very high damage, but its downside is the fact that it deals bleed buildup to the user whenever they hit another enemy. Yeah, you heard that right. The damage is too good to put it at the bottom, but that bleed buildup just makes it inaccessible to some players and frustrates the rest. I mean, it's a decent weapon, don't get me wrong, but I will not choose this over either of the top 2 options, no matter how good the bleed buildup on this thing is. Even if it gets S in more than a few infusions, it's just not worth it to me. Number 2, the Pontiff Knight's Great Scythe. This scythe is the only one that gets an S scaling index without the need to be infused. And that is a seriously strong S, mind you. I mean, this thing is straight up good, and I personally was really surprised by that fact. Even so, I do have a major gripe with it. Why does this thing have a faith requirement? Like, why, man? And on top of that, it doesn't even have faith scaling? This scythe is speedrunning me into cardiac arrest. The skill also adds some frostbite buildup, so if you want 2 status effects for the price of 1, this is the best weapon for you, especially considering how there is literally no frost infusion in the whole game of Dark Souls 3. That being said, status effects do not get any better overnight, and they still suck in PvE, so good luck trying to make that status build work. And finally, number 1, Friede's Great Scythe. In my personal opinion, this is the coolest looking scythe, period. In addition to that, its powers are so unbelievably torqued that I genuinely have problems with it. It gets 2 A scalings with intelligence and dexterity, which is a playstyle so loved by the community that multiple cults have formed around that build. In addition, the frost buildup on this thing is dished out just in a downright oppressive manner. Like, straight up evil. It has innate shield pierce, a skill that most likely caused at least 3 mass genocides, magic and physical damage, and scaling in every single stat. I mean, literally, what more could you want? Oh, wait, but they also added the fact that unlike most sweet spots for scythes, this thing does an extra 15% damage instead of the normal 3% when you hit opponents with the blade. Plus, it takes no penalty for hitting an opponent with the shaft. I mean, seriously, this thing is a demon among all of the scythes. So, moral of the story. Get Friede's Great Scythe and never look back. There is literally no better scythe. All in all, I personally love the scythe category because of my heavy bias towards things that actually look cool. And let me tell you, these things look cool. If you don't believe me, get your eyes checked, man. Anyways, I appreciate you all for watching the video up to this point, so my craving for attention is temporarily satisfied. And, as always, happy hunting.